inflation, environmental disasters, mass unemployment, immigration, open borders, bailouts and derivatives, mass media distraction, war. How are these things connected? To find out, join us at the Grassroots Connection, Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on WOIC, 1230 a.m.
Everybody knows that the boat is leaking. Everybody knows the captain lied. Everybody got this broken feeling like their father or their dog just died. Everybody talking to their pockets. Everybody wants a box of chocolates and a long
And welcome back to the Grassroots Connection, where we provide the information you need to make an informed decision. And today's one of those days where we're giving you lots of information. See, our phone lines are up and busy. Come on in. No problem there. Appreciate it. Just talking to somebody in the building. Anyway, good news. Chat room seems to be working semi. If you're a member of Stickum, it appears that you can go into the chat room. All right, and today what we're talking about is the overreach of Big Brother. The fact is that we've seen time after time after time the FBI bring in these terrorists, and then we find out that they've trumped up the charges, that they've entrapped these men in their little scheme. Okay, and it's getting a little old. I'm just going to be honest with you. These guys, the FBI now has no credibility. What in the world are we paying them for? That's what I really, really want to know, folks. Anyway, let's get back into it. I see my phone is jumping off the chain. Let's see what we got there. Hello, caller. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on?
It's caller number 2, number 1 today.
Yeah, you're number 1 today.
Well, I may be caller number 2 sometimes, but I'm always caller number 1.
All right. What's going on? What do you think of this stuff with the FBI?
Well, you know, when you say police state, what I think about is when a policeman who has absolutely no idea what the law is comes out and tells you what the law is, and you can show him on a piece of paper and he can't even read it, what the law is. And then he proceeds to administer judgment and punishment. I call that a police state, because his only authority in his mind is what he wants to be done. And they've been in Iraq. They've been taught to treat people that way. They want you to be like a dog and just do what you say sit. You sit. You know?
Yeah. Well, I got to say, man, listen, I have to go through those checkpoints too, and I don't really believe that they're legal. I don't.
Well, they don't care about the law.
No, they don't care. I understand.
And that's just an illusion that most law-abiding people want to follow the law, but when you get up in the government, they make the laws. That's for us to follow, not them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've been hearing this. You listen to the media if you want to hear what the plans of the people that run this country are. And I've been hearing. Have you heard them use this word extremist all the time?
Oh yeah. It's one of their favorites.
They're conditioning American people, to think of people, just this idea of these are evil people if you call them an extremist. Well, extremist may mean somebody like you.
Right. Well, I mean, you can be extremely good, can't you?
If you have, and they accuse you of extremist viewpoints.
Yes, they will do that. Oh, yeah.
Like you don't agree with the government, you're an extremist. And well, I heard them, I think it was yesterday or today, talking about these extremist websites. They ought to be concerned because there's 4,500 of them on the Internet now. Extremist websites,
Oh, yeah, and they're infiltrating all over the place. Facebook, MySpace. If you're chatting with somebody, you might just be aware that the CIA, FBI, and Department of Homeland Security is probably the person you're talking to.
If you have a meeting of 5 people in Colombia, I'll bet you at least 1 or 2 of them there are spies.
I would say so. Yes, I would. And I think you're hitting it. You're hitting it right on the button. We know that they've used COINTELPRO in the 60s and 70s and what they did with that information. My question is, why are we sitting around allowing these guys to do the same thing that we've seen them do in the past?
Well, that's because the media brainwashes almost everybody, and we vote for these politicians that do exactly what the people that put them in office, the people that own the media, they do what they want them to do, and most American people, they think what the American people want us to think. There's really, they call it a democracy. That's just a charade. People vote. This is a great system we're taking over to these other countries and tell them, yeah, you got to let everybody vote. Well, yeah, when they can own the media and determine who these people vote for.
And the voting machines. Yeah.
And that's a better way of life for those people. So we got to go over and make war till they turn into a democracy. And then the greatest democracy in the world, you know who that is besides the United States?
Let me think now. The greatest democracy in the present world. I think it might even be right now. It might be Russia.
Well, when they refer to it in the media, it's Israel.
Oh, yeah. But that's a police state.
Yeah, it's the only democracy in the Middle East, and they got slave camps there. You call them concentration camps.
Yes.
Bantustan. That's all these little enclaves where they hoard, collect all these just cheap labor that works for $1 a day building these beautiful homes on Palestinian land for use by the settlers who want to take their land from them. And then whenever, they give back some of that land, they first got to tear down all those beautiful homes that American tax dollars paid for.
Oh, yeah. Well, and Israel, with that wall, is an apartheid state. I'm sorry, it is. There's racial unrest there and ethnic cleansing going on daily.
Of course, but there's double standards. You can't say that the Israelis are guilty of genocide and a Holocaust.
Well, I can, and I will right now. Yeah. Ooh, boy.
Well,
listen, the Israeli state is guilty of ethnic cleansing and genocide against the people of Palestine. That is the truth. Well, and, I may be not drinking enough water or something, but I see it.
Don't doubt yourself. You have extremist views, and they ought to do something about you.
Like give me a promotion. Obviously, I think that I'd make an excellent judge because I won't buy the propaganda. I'm going to look at the details and then make up my own mind.
Well, you're just a troublemaker.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm proud of it, too. I'm just serious. I'm just being as serious as a heart attack. That's all. Anyway, caller, I got another.
Give me a few more words here.
Okay. I got another one up, though.
You know what is the most important thing to our civilization, survival of our civilization? Tell me what you think that would be.
I would think it would probably be troublemakers.
Well, I would say it's our security. And when the police go out and entrap these Johns that are propositioning these prostitutes and offer to pay them money for sex, that is entrapment.
That is entrapment.
But most people are willing to say, if you can stop a bomber from blowing up somebody, we want security. And if he had that intent, I don't care how you set that man up. We want him off the streets and send him back to wherever he came from.
Well, I agree with you, and that's all based in fear. And I hate to say it. I hate to say that, hey, we got a lot of cowardice running around perpetrating as if that's patriotism. I call it cowardice. I'm sorry.
But security is vital to our prosperity, to being able to invest, and people are going to. That's really what law enforcement and government should do, is protect our security so we can invest in and develop our economy and our science and technology and become prosperous.
Well, I agree with you, but again, I got that caller, so.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're a kind man.
No problem, man. Hey, call back anytime. All right, now let's see who else we have up here. Hello, caller.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. I just wanted to use your forum for a minute to put a call out to everyone who would like to dethrone. Are you there?
Dethrone?
Yeah, dethrone Dement.
Oh,
that the Green Party, right? The Green Party candidate is going to be at Goat Feathers.
Goat Feathers
tomorrow at Wednesday at 5:30. Tom Clements is the candidate. So those who are interested in, getting Dement out of there and want to meet some other candidates, they can do that tomorrow.
Hey, that sounds cool. Now, where again? Goat Feathers about what time?
Goat Feathers at 5:30. 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, 5 o'clock tomorrow at Goat Feathers. I'm not really sure where that's at, but
okay.
Carolina Peace Resources really wanting people to come meet this candidate, and so therefore I believe that he must be, worth meeting.
Well, with like a name like Carolina Peace and Resource all in one, name.
Right.
It's probably good. Anyway, how do you know if you agree with the guy if you never go and meet him and talk to him? And that's all I got to say about it.
All right, so I just wanted to put a call out there and remind you to do so as well. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, and we let people do that. That's all good. You can sell your yard sale stuff in my chat room, and when it's working, I don't care. Okay. Anyway, back to the subject at hand, and this one again is out of the Pittsburgh Tribune Review on Tuesday, September 21st. Pennsylvania militia groups apparently are planning to attend the event. The institution warned, and law enforcement might have to provide crowd control. And this is a bulletin that came out of Homeland Security offices by the Institute of Terrorism Research and Response. And I believe that is an Israeli-based company. So we literally have Israeli companies spying on U.S. citizens. Very bad, very, very bad precedent here, okay? The protest was peaceful, and there was no evidence of militia groups attending. State Homeland Security Director James F. Powers, Jr. declined to be interviewed, said spokeswoman Maria Finn. Yet Governor Ed Rendell made his feelings known generally last Tuesday about the information, including the bulletins, and had no additional comment, said Gary Tuma. His press secretary. Rendell criticized the reports, which were sent to law enforcement and government agencies, and said he would not renew the contract. He's going to fire him, okay? The bulletins cut across the ideological path in monitoring liberal and conservative groups. A state senator has called on Powers to resign or be fired, and a state Senate committee plans a hearing next week to investigate. And I think we should keep our eyes on that. In June, an anti-tax rally organized by Metcalf caught the attention of these same people. Anyway, we're gonna get even deeper. We'll be right back with more Grassroots Connection right after this commercial break. Got to pay some bills.